Milwaukee Mayor Tom Barrett is running for his fourth term. He's being challenged by Alderman Joe Davis and Bob Donovan. Jermont Terry begins our team coverage with the Barrett campaign. Jermont.
Carol, Mayor Barrett is expecting a big celebration here on the south side at La Perla restaurants. He is fully aware that the primary election brings out fewer voters, but he is in fact optimistic. This morning when the mayor cast his ballot, he talked about the future of the city. Mayor Barrett acknowledges that the city has its setbacks. However, he believes his supporters know that he has the experience to continue to move this city forward.
I'm very, very hopeful that what we're doing in the heart of the city, in downtown, is going to reverberate throughout the community, and I'm proud of the work we're doing with libraries, with foreclosures.
Mayor Barrett and his supporters are expected to show up here at La Perla restaurant soon after the polls close. That's at around 8 o'clock. For now, reporting live at 5th and National on the south side, Jermont Terry, today's TMJ4.
All right, Jermont, thank you. Alderman Joe Davis and Bob Donovan hope to get enough votes to move on to the general election. Julia Fellow with the Donovan campaign this evening, but we'll start with Katie Crowther. She's at Davis headquarters. Kate?
Yeah, Steve, we're here at Alderman Joe Davis's campaign office, where he and his team have been waiting and working for this day for the past 2 years. Davis has been a Milwaukee alderman for 13 years. We caught up with him today as he voted. He believes the most pressing issue that needs to be addressed in Milwaukee is poverty.
It's driving all of these other economic indicators that are going into the negative. That's the reason why I believe we have such a high crime rate. We have a very high incarceration rate of African Americans here in the city of Milwaukee. And that can't continue, because as they serve time, they come back here in the city. There has to be some way of actually getting them back into productivity.
And we will be gathering with Alderman Joe Davis and his supporters tonight at Lux Lounge. We will be talking to him in just a little bit. We will continue to bring you the latest on election night. For now, reporting live, Katie Crowther, today's TMJ4.
Katie, thank you very much. Bob Donovan has served as Milwaukee's alderman for the past 16 years, and he wants to unseat Mayor Tom Barrett as well. Julia Fellow continues our live coverage. She is on the south side. Julia.
That's right. We're here at McKernan's Tavern here at 37th and Beecher. This is where Alderman Bob Donovan is going to be holding his watch party tonight. He tells me that he believes Mayor Tom Barrett has been lacking in leadership, and he has referenced his so-called lacking and nagging problems that's still holding back our city. A big focus during Alderman Bob Donovan's campaign has been on crime, specifically the spike in stolen vehicles. He tells me he would push to lift Milwaukee Police Department's no chase policy. Donovan tells me he believes this policy gives criminals the green light to run from the police. We met up with the alderman after he voted today. He shared his tradition every time his name is on our ballot.
Believe it or not, I have run in plenty, and despite the fact I'm running for mayor, I seem to spend half the day in church and the other half in a tavern. So that's probably going to be the case tonight.
And he tells me if everything goes well with the primary and he will move on, he tells me he will focus more on developing his economic and jobs plans for the city of Milwaukee. Reporting live at 37th and Beecher, Julia Fellow, today's TMJ4.
Julia, thank you very much.
Political newcomer James Methue is also on the mayoral primary ballot. The top two vote getters again face off in the general election that is in April.
Chris Abley is looking to keep his job as county executive. He is up against Steve Hogan, Joseph Klein, and State Senator Chris Larson.
Governor Scott Walker appointed Justice Rebecca Bradley to the seat temporarily. She's now fighting for a permanent spot on the state Supreme Court. She's up against Milwaukee County Circuit Judge Joe Donald, State Court of Appeals Judge Joanne Kloppenberg.
A reminder, the polls close at 8 p.m. Today's TMJ4, you're home for primary coverage. Results will start coming in around 8 p.m. tonight, and you're going to see those scrolling at the bottom of your screen. We, of course, will have complete election coverage tonight on Live at 10, and the latest at tmj4.com/decision2016.